Hey, how's it going? Today is 5th of February, Monday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available out there. Today I thought let's put things together where we're going to be potentially offering training services to people. It's something I was outlined yesterday. There would be governments a target of people if they could become more active, so to say. And we can start with that and progress into other areas potentially. Something that I have started, so that will be the first video where I was taking a look at facilities. Second video, I was taking a look at potentially acquiring first customers in the city. Let's take a look at service packages and how we can structure service offers. Let's break it down in perhaps two offers. Let's take a look at the example of how we can potentially do it, right? That's really what kind of services we're gonna be offering, right? So I thought if I can, I would like to make it as simple as I can at first, and we can always make things very complex and difficult. We can always come back to that, but in the beginning, let's try to see how we can begin, what will be important, and perhaps let's cover that within this video, right? If we were to break down everything into uh, two groups, right? First one would be entry, or that would be very fundamental areas, right? That's how I would define it all. Some of the courses I would be looking to sell by volume, so I would be looking to form large groups, at least 10 people minimum. The prices and all the details might change, but it depends, right? So on manufacturers, right? But let's say groups of 10 people, price would begin from £1,000. So to say, perhaps we're gonna need to go down in price. So it depends, right? What kind of courses we're gonna be able to find for those 5 days, and who gonna be the people taking the courses and many things, right? But that really just an example of how we can begin by taking a look at the first one. That would be a first offer, and let's take a look at the next offer. That would be custom, or so to say bespoke training courses for industry professionals, right? So we can take a look at someone who has been with the industry for 10 plus years, so that person would know and how we can improve this person. When I think about this person, I would be thinking about individual. Perhaps he's, if we're taking a look at fitness, person might be training for marathon runner, right? So how we can improve this person performance and offer a unique experience where this person would break routine, learn new things, and improve his skills and expertise, right? When it comes to different sectors, right? We can find a person or a personal coach for the different professionals for price tag that we're looking at perhaps it would be £3,000. Something that I have paid for many of my courses. I don't know, it's a lot. I have paid it. So if I did, perhaps it's something that myself I would be looking to charge other people similar prices, right? So when receiving course, right? But it depending, right? So how they would package it and all experience and many things, depending on who we're gonna be working with. Fitness professionals, industry professionals, who are gonna be the people who are gonna be that we gonna be working with, as well as we're gonna source a professional from. So that is more of the bespoke or custom training courses. So that would be where we're gonna be beginning with, right? I have a number of people, right, already in the island, right? So I have met and had a chance to speak to a number of individuals. So when it comes to unique experience, there's so many opportunities there. When it comes to perhaps taking people around the island with a car, stopping for having a dinner, but that would be, I don't know, that might be more of the adventure side of things, not this training, right? But that was just an example, right? As well as I have had a chance to speak with some other professionals when it comes to health and safety, and perhaps training people on these kind of areas that would be important for many people when it comes to industry. Some of the professionals in Ireland has expertise for over 20 plus years, right? So that would be just an example of training those kind of professionals. But that would be an example of finding a person who can train what kind of individuals and how all the training can be structured, right? I just ask for a template based on information, but if I can, I would like to make it very basic, and so people could use that as a starting block, I would say, and from there they would have some understanding of what they required, and they can make changes or adapt it based on their personal unique circumstances, right? But that was just an example how and or what would be given to me by the software, right? That would be two training packages. First one would be by volume, so perhaps you would yourself be interested in selling as many as you can. Next one would be very unique experiences, I would say. So that one would be more of professionals and people interested in those. So where money would always matter, but not necessarily as much as what you can actually deliver based on that money invested, right? So that would be how much things you can add, where you could improve that individual. That would be more of the target that I would highly recommend setting for yourself, right? Let's take a look at the example. I might do it myself, so I'm just sharing perhaps some of the experience of what I would be considering doing it just because the experience that I would be looking for, and perhaps sharing that when it comes to highly skilled professionals and improving their understanding, right? I would be looking to source a person from Japan potentially that as of now he's living somewhere in Europe, right? So we need to find a professional from there so he could potentially train professionals when it comes to industry and manufacturing principles from Japan originally. Someone who would speak Japanese. When it comes to experience, that would be kind of great, I guess. And the person might be hands-on experience of training for 5 days or so. When it comes to sharing that knowledge of when it comes to manufacturing, perhaps or production, that would be a kind of great experience. I would be looking for that, and perhaps I would be sharing that with others. That would be then I say very unique experience, right? So that's what I mean by that, right? But it's not necessarily needs to be limited to that, but I would see a lot of potential when it comes to perhaps offering different experiences, unique expertise. Not something that normally people would be able to find in UK or even in Europe or other parts, right? Where it comes to very high standards, I would say one of the top standards when it comes to production that where professionals might be. And when it comes to improving your workforce, for many leaders, industry leaders, they might consider having or sending their management staff to this course. So that would would be how I did, right? Yes, since we're on the topic of training, right, and the different packages, myself, I have published a course and I'm looking to share this course with as many people as I can. That would be very fundamental areas that would be important for every individual when it comes to developing their skills, developing their knowledge, expertise with the areas that were to begin is something I had to learn for myself. So I have put this course together, hopefully saving a lot of time for people when it comes to understanding and from trial and error I had to learn it so I can reduce the time required of learning this kind of things when it comes to sharing this course with others. That would be 12 points I'm looking to share. I just name perhaps three areas that would be how to set targets, how to structure goals, and we were to take a look at the budget. This course have been published in a number of formats. I'm looking to share it. Most of people would prefer video format, right? If it's something yourself interested in, feel free to reach out to me. There's going to be a QR code in the corner company's website below. Even when it comes to very unique experiences, right? So that would be perhaps so some people might be interested in personal defense or security courses. There's so many different examples of different groups and how where you can find professionals and how you can do it, right? Some personal defense, people might teach you how to defend from a knife, but a million things. You can use so many different things, and some people might be interested in, some people might be interested in teaching in some of those things, right? It depends. If we want to stick with some of the government institutions, perhaps it depends who is going to be your customers, and if anything, something if you would like to teach, perhaps that would be just an example of how to do it if you would like to do it for yourself, right? But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.